Welcome everyone to Press Start. My name is Jeremy and I hope you are all having a wonderful week. So the demo for Persona 5 Scramble, the Phantom Strikers, dropped on the Japanese store for PS4 and Switch yesterday ahead of its upcoming release in Japan on February 20th. Luckily enough, I have a Japanese PlayStation account, and so I decided to play it to get my thoughts on the game, and oh boy, did it increase my excitement. Now, I know I already put out 2 videos this week, so you are getting flooded with content, but hey, more content is better, right? Also, please ignore this in the video. My current Elgato is messing up and I can't get it fixed by the example shown here. Yeah, hopefully we get that fixed soon, or I can get more money to buy a new one. Okay, back to the video at hand, but before we dive deeper, if this is your first time to the channel or you're returning for another video, make sure you click the subscribe button to be notified of future videos. And if you like what I'm doing, give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below on how you are feeling about this game. All of this really helps me continue making new content for you guys and potentially expand on what I can offer. So let's get back to the video. Okay, so let's start with the main difference that you should know if you haven't been following the game. Scramble is a hack-and-slash RPG being developed by Omega Force along with Atlus that is coming out for Switch and PS4. This is, of course, different than the turn-based combat of Persona 5 and the upcoming release of Persona 5 Royal. Currently, Scramble has no Western release date, but let's just hope it's before year's end. Omega Force is widely known for the Dynasty Warriors series, as well as Samurai Warriors, among other crossover titles like Dragon Quest Warriors, Hyrule Warriors, and plenty of other games. I personally love the Dynasty Warrior games, specifically their Empire iterations, so I figured I'd like this game. Oh man, did I love what I played in this demo. Let's start with the story and world elements. I cannot speak or read Japanese, so I can't say much for what is being said in the demo. But what I can say is this looks just like Persona 5. The way conversations are presented, the text box, the character art, it's all there. I can't say I'm fully surprised since Atlus is working on this game too, but I figured there might be some changes to it. I was glad to see nothing was, or at least in the demo. Also, when you explore the world, again, it's just like Persona 5. This I couldn't be happier with. It conveys to me the important social links and daily activities will still play in this game, which is a large part of the Persona series. The game takes place 6 months after the events of Persona 5, so you won't be attending school like you did in that game. But it definitely shows that this won't just be a mission-based game going from dungeon to dungeon. The cutscenes are very well done as well. The demo is the early part of the game though, so there aren't any really exciting scenes to show, but I mean, just look at this. We are in for another great journey with the Phantom Thieves. Now let's touch on the menu. I wanted to dedicate a part to this because I love the menu style in Persona 5, since you spend a lot of time in those in all RPGs. I didn't think it could get better, and Scramble showed me I was wrong. I mean, just look at these vibrant colors and the transitions between each option. I love that you get a quick look at each of the characters in the submenus. I will say that other RPGs could really take lessons from Atlus when creating their own menus. While some may feel this isn't a big deal, the presentation of any game can really make or break a person's feelings on said game. As they say, first impressions are important. I nearly stopped to just mess around in the menu for a while to look at it. Who am I kidding? I did do this, and glad to. A+ Atlus and Omega Force, you nailed this. Finally, let's touch on combat. So let me say first and foremost, this is a hack and slash, so expect to button mash square and triangle. But I will say, it is so fluid and feels right at home with the Persona cast. I didn't expect this honestly, and even the subtle additions to the combat felt as if it was true to the game. Now to cast skills, you hold the R1 button and it brings up your options to cast. For what I noticed in the game, it basically comes to a standstill while you do this, which I appreciated. You then just need to line up your attack with the area you want it to go, confirm it, and boom, magic casted. I'm glad they went this route rather than making it seamless, because that could make for a lot of missed magic, and it still uses an SP system. I'd rather not waste my abilities when I'm fighting hordes of enemies. Also, they do a great job indicating when you hit an enemy's weakness or landed a critical strike to follow up on. With this being such a major focus in Shin Megami Tensei and Persona games of old, I'm glad they made this still important even in a hack and slash. You can dive around the map and use the environment to deal extra damage or gain an advantageous position to strike enemies, and it made for some fun moments during my playthrough. There's also an ability called Showtime that you have access to after you fill your meter next to your portrait, and it launches a powerful move between you and your persona, and man, is that fun to watch. You fill it up by attacking the enemies, but I'm not sure if it's filled based on simply attacking or for critical hits. It probably explained it in the demo, but can't read it. Finally, the all-out attacks return, and do I love the cinematics for this. I'll just show you. Wasn't that great? So just like in Persona 5, this is a powerful move that can deal a lot of damage, but again, to me, they nailed the presentation of this move. So all in all, Atlus can do us all a favor by announcing the English release date any day now. This is definitely a day one buy for me. I just need to test it still on the Switch to see which one I prefer. I've heard the only difference is the Switch version plays at 30 frames per second and the PS4 is at 60 frames per second. A lot of people say it feels completely fine on the Switch, so I may get that for portability's sake, but either way, this game will be on my shelves. For now, that's all we have for this video. Once again, if you like it, give it a thumbs up and comment down below on your thoughts of the gameplay. Also, hit that subscribe button and consider hitting the bell to be notified of every time I post. Thank you again for watching, and as always, remember your gaming news starts right here.